This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Oh, a real treat here. Arn and Ole.
These are long though, aren't they?
Look at them.
Just talked to earlier, Nature Boy Ric Flair, a member of your family, who has now lost the World Heavyweight title. But there's another member of the Horsemen, Tully Blanchard, who is a national heavyweight champion. Tonight going up against Ron Garvin in a tape fist match. And Garvin has made a statement I think we're all aware of about this being a do-or-die type situation. He wants to put it all on the line. We're talking about a wrestling career. Arn?
Well, Tony Schiavone, any man, I don't care how frustrated, that would make a comment like he's going to risk his whole career on one match, any given match, sounds like to me he's went off the deep end. You understand? Garvin, we all understand, is not playing with a full deck anyway. But for him to take all this anguish out and put it all on the line for one match, he's going to blow it all off his whole career for one match. It sounds like to me his frustration is overriding his better judgment, to be honest with you.
Ole, what do you think about his statements?
Well, I think it's a stupid mistake. And certainly people right now are thinking that the four horsemen are riding a little bit low, having our problems. Sure. But look at it this way. Realistically, for Ric Flair to lose one match out of several hundred, what does that mean? It's only a matter of time before we get right back to the top. We get back to that prominence that we've been enjoying for so long. And for Mr. Garvin to think that he can take advantage of it, it just shows what stupid thinking that goes on in his mind, because Tully Blanchard would love to see a match wherein Garvin would say, if I lose, I'm out of wrestling. If I lose, I leave the state, I leave the country, or have some kind of restriction in the match where he would be prohibited, let's say, from wrestling the type of style that he does now. Garvin, you're going to get that match, I'm sure. When you do, I think you're going to find out you made a big, big mistake.
Okay, we're going to take a look at Ron Garvin in action going up against the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, Black Bart, right now with us on World Championship Wrestling. We'll have the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole and Arn, talk with us. You guys have mentioned many times that Ron Garvin is the master of the...
Listen, I like the idea here of showing these matches and having the boys help you commentate.
Yeah, I do too. This is
not what Tommy's wearing. Tommy's not wearing his normal outfit here as referee. I
know. Look at that. Put a patch on a shirt. I guess they approved it, and there you go. Also, this is probably, I got to thinking about this because, I mean, the Road Warrior one went long.
Way too long.
Way too long. And, you know, really, the Flair one was a little bit long, too. He ended up doing a promo at the end of it, as what we know a promo. But this was probably the first, maybe the only time, but I know it was the first time that I really did an interview on this show.
Where you're talking, not just holding the mic.
That's right. I mean, my interview style was, and really is today with AEW, let's bring in the world champion.
And you're a human mic stand at that.
That exactly. But here I'm asking questions, and these questions were off the cuff.
Right.
I didn't have any scripts or anything like that to go by. They just wanted me to fill time, and I pretty much knew what to say, what to ask. And so I think they were a little bit long. I mean, I really pop every time they always say Tony Schiavone. You know, yeah, they say my entire name.
Well, you're a mark for yourself, and you love when people say your name.
Okay, no. Again, I think I'll say it now for the third time. You a fucking lie.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do you get so angry with me? Why do you speak in anger?
Well, I speak in anger because you a lie.
But
I hate when people lie.
I thought we were friends or whatever.
Then stop lying.
How am I lying?
You a lie.
You don't like when people say your name?
I'm not a mark for myself. No.
Oh, well, what's wrong? So you're not proud of what you've done in your career?
I'm proud of what I've done.
Why are you so offended by the word mark? Everyone listening to this, and especially everyone recording this, is a mark. But I feel strongly that saving money is important. You know, if it's not something we worry about now, boy, we are really going to worry about it later. And I want to help you get out of debt faster and do it with cheaper monthly payments. I'm talking to you if you're in a 30-year loan. Now is the time to take years off of your loan. We're routinely helping our listeners cut 5, 10, even 15 years off their loan. And you can do this without perfect credit with no money out of pocket. You've just got to start at SaveWithConrad.com. Listen.
Mine. Two of the four horsemen tonight, a bunkhouse match against the Rock and Roll Express. And then, of course, your cousin Nature Boy Ric Flair gets a chance to get that world title back. And you mentioned the four horsemen are always around.
Tony Schiavone in the Greensboro Coliseum when Dusty Rhodes did, and he's to be congratulated. He did upset the world heavyweight champion.
Don't even.
Well,
you do what you want to do.
Okay. Anyway, what I'm
Congratulated.
saying.
He ought to be taken out. And go ahead.
Anyway, in theory, what I'm saying, there was one fateful night that we didn't hang around. Maybe we got a little lackadaisical. Maybe we did get a little overconfident. Maybe we didn't realize that Flair was getting just a little fatigued, and a fluke, a miracle, one brief moment of divine intervention could happen on a given night. It happened. I assure you, in Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, we will be on hand. Things are going to go our way. Rhodes, you're going to pay dearly for your little brief moment of glory. I assure you, and tonight is as good a night as any.
And the Rock and Roll Express bunkhouse match.
First of all, people better understand that in a bunkhouse match, there aren't any rules, all right? And we're just in the mood right now not to have any rules whatsoever. Don't care about the referees, don't care about anybody else, don't care about the officials, and we sure don't care about the Rock and Roll Express. When he gets done doing his singing, that's going to be about the end of it. In a bunkhouse match with no rules, anything goes. We take our boots, take our belts, and do anything we want to do. It's legalized mayhem. But the thing that gets me mad, and you're talking about congratulating Dusty Rhodes, and it's that. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a fluke. Dusty Rhodes knows what he's doing. They go ahead and they get a ring around there. They've got a cage. They got a bunch of policemen. They make sure that there's no way that the horseman can get in. I'm talking about Greensboro. Well, this time you can do anything you want down there. I guarantee you all four of us are going to be in that Fulton County Stadium. Make it 5 because J.J. Dillon's also be included. We get done with our bunkhouse match. You're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Tully's not going anywhere. I don't think Garvin's going to go anywhere either, but not because he's going to help anybody. And we're going to be watching. If there's a fence, if there's a barricade, if there's police, I'm bringing wire cutters. I'm going to bring anything I got to bring to get down there and make sure that this time justice is served. Dusty Rhodes, you and I were just good buddies from a long time back. I just love you to death. I love you dearly. You just make sure you show up in that Fulton County Stadium tonight, because I guarantee you we're going to be waiting, and we're going to have some presents going to take you a long time to unwrap. But the one thing that I can guarantee above all else is that you are not going to walk away from Fulton County Stadium under your own power. You are not going to be able to stand up like I've been watching you on TV so many times with your hands up like this. You're not going to be able to sing with David Allan Coe anymore either. Dusty Rhodes, you better just pack it in, because tonight's you're through.
Fans, we'll be right back.
God damn, Ole Anderson was the man.
Listen,
I thought Arn was trying to take a calm tone, and he's like, nope. Get under the...
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.